We all know what trees are like, we know their deal, but the truth is, no tree is exactly like another. Some are weirder than Steven. Some trees look like they were pulled straight from the combined imagination of Tim Burton, Guillermo del Toro, and H.P. Lovecraft. And the trees in this video, well, they're even stranger than that. These are the 20 most unusual trees in the world. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave your like. Now, let's get started. Number 1. The Aika palm. The Aika palm, also known as the butterfly palm or bamboo palm, is a species native to Madagascar and other regions of the Indian Ocean. These palms typically grow to about 1.80 meters or 2.10 meters indoors and are commonly used in gardening. However, when planted in their natural outdoor habitat, they can reach up to 6 meters. These plants, often found in smaller homes and gardens, have the tropical look you imagine when thinking of a palm tree and are excellent at purifying the air. They are effective in removing indoor pollutants like formaldehyde, benzene, and others. Now, I'm concerned about why there seems to be a random floating falahi in the air here at my house. I think I'll get a palm tree for myself. It would definitely fit in my little house. Number 2. The Kori tree. The Kori tree is an iconic conifer species native to New Zealand and one of the largest and longest trees in the world. It holds enormous ecological, cultural, and historical importance. These trees grow to colossal sizes, with some reaching up to 500 meters in height and a trunk diameter exceeding 5 meters. It is estimated that some of these trees are over 1,000 years old, making them among the longest living trees on Earth. Their wood is highly valued for its quality and durability. Used for various purposes including shipbuilding, construction, and sculpture, the Kori tree today faces threats from soil-borne pathogens causing a disease known as core rot. Stringent biosecurity measures are being implemented to combat this threat while preserving the tree for future generations. Number 3. The silver birch. The silver birch has an elegant appearance with its striking white bark that peels off in thin, papery layers, giving it a silvery sheen, which is where its name comes from. Because this tree is so beautiful and has an unusual color, people enjoy planting it for all the usual ornamental reasons. Silver birch trees typically grow between 15 and 24 meters tall, with a slender pyramidal shape when young, gradually developing a more rounded canopy as they age. The leaves are small, green, and serrated, turning a beautiful golden yellow in the fall, offering a stunning display of autumn foliage for all leaf watchers. Many animals, birds, and insects make their homes in these trees. It is especially important for the larvae of the European peacock butterfly. Quite the glamorous job, but someone has to do it. The wood has been used for generations to make everything from floors to furniture and even paper. In Nordic countries, the silver birch is associated with many myths and legends, believed to have properties that connect it to rebirth, purification, and protection. Number 4. Kiku. Kiku is a coniferous tree of the red cedar species from New Zealand. This evergreen tree belongs to the cypress family and has a slender, vertical growth with pleasantly scented wood. It's certainly charming, but what more can it do? Well, these seem like common features for a tree. This tree can reach 30 meters in height and has narrow needle-like leaves, dark green in color, arranged in flattened sprays. Its bark is reddish-brown and peels off in satisfying strips, revealing a smooth surface underneath. The wood of the tree is highly valued for its durability and fine grain, making it a sought-after material for construction, furniture, and even boat building. This tree is considered sacred by the indigenous peoples of New Zealand, and many beliefs surround it, primarily involving spiritual and healing properties, very important things. Its bark is frequently used in traditional medicine as well as in ceremonies, and of course, as a tree, it plays an extremely important role in the natural environment. It provides shelter and food for many native birds and mammals, as well as a plethora of insects. Unfortunately, like many things we see today, it is at risk. The tree is under threat from various factors, including pests and diseases, as well as habitat loss due to increasing human activity. Number 5. Baobab trees. The baobab tree can grow to become absolutely enormous. These colossal trees can reach over 30 meters in height and have trunks with diameters of up to 10 meters, which is a considerable circumference. Native to the island of Madagascar, the African continent, and Australia, This tree is one of the classic shapes in the African landscape. In particular, these large and curiously shaped trees can also be found in various parts of Asia where they were introduced over time. Baobab trees can live for many years. There's a tree in Madagascar called Grandmother, which is about 1,600 years old and is surprisingly vigorous. The tree is a useful and valuable food source, with both its leaves and fruit being edible, often used as vegetables. The flavor of the fruit varies depending on the species. For example, the white pulp of the tree in Australia has a sour, citrus-like taste. Known to taste like sherbet in Angola, the dry fruit of the tree is often cooked and used to make juices and desserts. However, in Zimbabwe, the fruit is typically consumed fresh or even mixed with porridge and added to drinks. Number 6. Ceiba pentandra. One of the largest trees in the tropical Americas, the kapok tree, also known as the Ceiba pentandra, has played a significant role in the lives of people living throughout the region. These massive deciduous trees grow rapidly and often reach heights of 24 meters or more, with the tallest recorded specimen standing at an incredible 73 meters. The tree's name comes from the fruit it produces. These oval-shaped pods contain numerous seeds, surrounded by a dense layer of cotton-like fibers. When the fruits ripen, these fibers fall from the tree, earning it the name kapok tree or silk cotton tree. In Asia, this material is known as kapak and is used in a variety of ways, commonly as insulation and stuffing in quilts, flotation devices, pillows, and mattresses. Beyond its fibers, the tree's flowers are an important source of nectar for bees and bats, with bats being the primary pollinators of these trees, which bloom at night. There are also deep-rooted elements of folklore surrounding the Ceiba. Its bark is used in a traditional aphrodisiac mixture, and the tree appears prominently in ancient Mayan mythology. Even today, the Ceiba pentandra is considered sacred in some parts of South America. Number 7. Juniper trees. The juniper tree is a hardy evergreen that can be found throughout the northern hemisphere. There are around 60 to 70 species of junipers, all of which are extremely adaptable, seemingly able to thrive in a wide range of climates and terrains. You can find them growing in everything from arid deserts to high mountain ranges. Junipers have needle-like leaves, usually in shades of green, blue-green, or silvery blue, and often produce small, fleshy cones or berry-like structures. These cones help propagate new juniper trees and serve as an excellent food source for local wildlife, including birds and mammals. As for humans, junipers are known for their juniper berries, which aren't actually true berries but modified cones. These juniper fruits have a distinctive, slightly spicy flavor and are used as a seasoning in various types of food and beverages, most famously in the production of gin. Juniper trees also produce aromatic wood and essential oils that have long been used in traditional medicine and as fragrances in perfumes and cosmetics. Beyond their practical uses, junipers have been part of various cultural traditions, often associated with protection, purification, and the warding off of evil spirits. But beyond the mystique, these trees also play a crucial ecological role. They help stabilize soil, prevent erosion, and provide both habitat and food for wildlife, making them a vital part of many ecosystems and undoubtedly the true source of their enduring popularity throughout history. Number 8. The angel oak tree. The angel oak tree is located about 12 miles from Charleston, South Carolina. This is one of the oldest oak trees in the southern United States and is considered a true gem in the heart of this historic area. Over 40,000 people visit the angel oak each year, marveling at its age and beauty. It's believed to be around 400 years old, and with all that time, this remarkable tree has grown to 65 feet tall, which is roughly the height of a 6-story building. The massive oak has a trunk with a circumference of about 28 feet, and its longest branch stretches an incredible 187 feet. So yes, it's definitely a big attraction. Oh, and here's something else. The angel oak is said to be haunted. That's right, it's linked to the region's dark history of slavery. According to legend, the bodies of enslaved people were once hung from its limbs, and vultures fed on them. This is believed to have cursed the tree. There's also a story that the area was once sacred land to Native Americans, which has led many people to believe the place is deeply spiritual and that ghostly figures can sometimes be seen gathering around its base. Charleston, South Carolina, is known as one of the most haunted places in the United States and has ghost stories tied to nearly all of its historical landmarks. The angel oak is both beautiful and haunting. Its ancient limbs may truly connect us to the past and to the people who once sat under its shade, those who lived and those who died beside it. And that's what an extraordinary place can really do after all. Number 9. The Wawona Tree. Once one of the most famous and photographed trees in all of Yosemite National Park, California, the Wawona Tree stood proudly in the Mariposa Grove, home to the towering giant sequoias. It was best known for the tunnel carved through its massive base, which allowed vehicles to pass right through it. For American tourists enjoying the booming era of road trips, this was the ultimate photo opportunity, and they didn't even have Instagram back then. The tunnel was created in the late 19th century as a way to draw more visitors to the grove, something that, in hindsight, has been met with a bit of regret. Over the years, countless tourists drove through the tree's trunk and were mesmerized by the sheer spectacle of it. People seemed to have simpler entertainment needs back then, apparently. However, in 1969, due to growing concerns over the potential damage caused by vehicle traffic and environmental degradation, the tunnel was permanently closed to cars. The tree remained accessible to pedestrians for decades, until it finally fell during a snowstorm in 2017, marking the end of an era. It's a shame, but visitors can still experience the awe of the other massive trees in Mariposa Grove. And they're absolutely breathtaking, aren't they? Number 10. Maple tree. By now, I hope you know what a maple tree is. And even if the name doesn't sound familiar, chances are you've seen its leaves somewhere before, whether on t-shirts, autumn-themed pictures, or even on the Canadian flag. That's right. The red leaf in the center of Canada's flag belongs to a maple. These trees are true icons, symbols of beauty, resilience, and the changing of seasons, especially in the temperate regions of the Northern Hemisphere. The term maple refers to over 100 species in the Acer genus, each with its own characteristics, but all sharing one standout feature: a stunning seasonal transformation. In autumn, maple leaves become the stars of a natural spectacle, changing dramatically in color, from vibrant greens to golden yellows, fiery reds, and deep oranges. This colorful display attracts tourists from all over the world, especially in North America, where so-called leaf peepers gather to witness this natural wonder. But maples are more than just a beautiful sight. They also play a significant cultural and economic role. The sugar maple is perhaps the most famous, thanks to its sweet sap, which, when boiled, becomes the beloved maple syrup. This syrup is practically synonymous with pancakes, waffles, and North American breakfasts. In fact, imagining a stack of pancakes without a drizzle of maple syrup feels almost sacrilegious. In addition, maple wood is highly valued for its strength and distinctive grain patterns. It's widely used in the making of furniture, hardwood flooring, and even musical instruments like violins and guitars due to its ability to produce excellent sound resonance. And of course, like any good tree, maples also serve a vital ecological function. They provide shelter, food, and shade for countless species of animals and insects. Their presence helps maintain the balance of forest ecosystems. In the end, the maple tree is more than just a pretty face. It's a true natural treasure. So what do you think of this forest wonder? Have you ever seen one up close? Let us know in the comments. Number 11. Wollemi pine. The Wollemi pine is also often considered a living fossil, being one of the rarest and oldest known tree species in science. Its discovery only occurred in 1994 in a remote canyon hidden within the dense rainforest of Wollemi National Park, Australia. This find was so astonishing that many experts compared it to discovering a living dinosaur. Despite being revealed to the world relatively recently, the Wollemi pine has been present on Earth for a very long time, far before humans ever appeared. Belonging to the same ancient conifer family as the monkey puzzle tree and the bunya pine, it stands out due to its distinctive appearance. Its dark green, long, fern-like leaves spiral around the branches, giving the tree a prehistoric look. But what truly makes the Wollemi pine special is its impressive ancestry. Fossil records suggest it dates back approximately 200 million years to the time of the dinosaurs. This ancient lineage offers us a living window into the ecosystems that once dominated the planet during the Mesozoic era. Today, only a very small number of Wollemi pines exist in their natural habitat, which is why the species is under intense protection. To ensure its preservation, the exact location of the original trees is kept strictly secret. This prevents human interference and helps protect them from diseases or the actions of collectors. In addition, conservation efforts have focused on propagating these trees in botanical gardens and controlled environments around the world as a way to safeguard their future survival. The Wollemi pine is more than just a rare tree. It is a living link to Earth's distant past, a resilient survivor from an extinct era, and a powerful reminder of the importance of preserving our natural heritage. Number 12. Traveler's Tree. The traveler's tree is a plant native to Madagascar, known for its intriguing and unique properties. Although commonly referred to as a tree, it is not a true tree, but rather a large banana-like plant with a striking appearance. The name traveler's tree comes from its historical usefulness as a water source for those crossing the arid landscapes of Madagascar. Its large fan-shaped leaves, which can reach up to 3 meters in length, not only contribute to its impressive aesthetic, but also serve a remarkable practical purpose. These leaves are arranged in such a way that they form natural water reservoirs. During rainfall, water collects at the base of the leaves, creating an ideal spot for accessing fresh drinking water. This was essential for explorers and travelers in Madagascar, who often relied on these natural sources of hydration during their journeys. For this reason, the name traveler's tree is quite fitting, as these plants served as a lifeline for those venturing into remote areas. So, if you ever find yourself lost in Madagascar, it's good to know you can turn to these plants for a drink of water. But the usefulness of the traveler's tree goes beyond providing water. It also plays an important role in the culture of Madagascar. Its leaves and other parts are used in the creation of various traditional crafts, such as mats, baskets, and hats. Additionally, the tree is revered in cultural rituals and frequently appears in local folklore. Its ability to provide both material and symbolic resources makes it a plant of great significance to Malagasy communities. With its majestic appearance and essential functions, the traveler's tree is a true testament to nature's ingenuity in helping humans survive in challenging environments. If you ever travel to Madagascar, remember that beyond its unique beauty, this plant may be more useful than you think. Number 13. Trembling aspen tree. The trembling aspen tree is a species of deciduous tree primarily found in North America. With its distinct white bark and heart-shaped leaves, aspen trees are easily recognizable, but what truly makes them fascinating is the ability of their leaves to shimmer or tremble in the wind, which inspires the name tremor. This effect occurs due to the flat shape of the leaf petioles, which makes them highly sensitive to the movement of the air. Aspen trees are often found in large groves or dense groups due to their unique ability to reproduce through an underground root system that is interconnected. Although the aspen grove may appear to be a collection of independent trees, it is actually made up of a single genetically identical organism, spreading and growing through a network of shared roots. These trees can also reproduce by seeds, but the most common and notable method is sending shoots from their roots, forming a mass of small trees, all genetically identical. This group of trees, called pando, which means to spread in Latin, is one of the largest and oldest living organisms on the planet. The Pando Forest is located in the Fish Lake National Forest in Utah, and it is believed to be at least 80,000 years old, if not more, with some estimates suggesting it could be up to 880,000 years old. This makes it an incredibly ancient and vast organism, covering an area of approximately 107 acres. However, this impressive aspen forest is facing serious challenges to its survival. In recent decades, Pando has experienced a sharp decline due to several factors, one of the biggest being the consumption of young saplings by deer and cattle. These animals, which have free access to the area, consume the new plants before they can fully regenerate, severely impairing the forest's regeneration capacity. Another factor contributing to the decline of Pando is the lack of natural predators of deer in the area. In the past, top predators like wolves controlled the populations of mule deer, but due to indiscriminate hunting, these predators disappeared and deer have multiplied uncontrollably. Additionally, the cattle allowed to graze in the area, even causing considerable damage to the historic landscape and local ecosystem, continue to be a major threat to the aspen saplings. The combination of these factors has led to a concerning decline in the health and expansion of the forest. However, experts suggest that small changes in land management, such as controlling deer populations and restricting cattle grazing, could have a significant impact on the regeneration of the forest and help preserve this unique living organism for future generations. Preserving pando is crucial, not only for its ecological value, but also for its importance as one of the largest and oldest living organisms on Earth. Number 14. Bamboo. Loved by both pandas and environmentalists, bamboo is an extremely versatile and valuable plant known for its many uses and unique characteristics. It is not only one of the fastest growing plants on the planet, but it also plays an essential role in various ecosystems and industries. Some species of bamboo can grow up to an impressive 91 centimeters in a single day, which is almost magical, allowing you to literally watch the plant grow throughout the hours. Bamboo is found in a wide variety of regions around the world, but it has been particularly utilized in areas of Asia, Africa, and the Americas, where its strength and flexibility have made it an essential material for construction. Its strength-to-weight ratio makes it ideal for building structures such as houses, bridges, scaffolding, and even more complex works, as well as being used in the manufacture of furniture, flooring, utensils, and even musical instruments like flutes. This combination of robustness and lightness makes bamboo a highly effective material in construction projects, especially in areas with limited resources. In addition to its use in construction, bamboo has an impressive range of other applications. It is widely used in the textile industry, where its fibers are transformed into eco-friendly fabrics and clothing. Bamboo shoots are also a popular and nutritious ingredient in many Asian cuisines, offering a healthy and tasty alternative. The plant's pulp is widely used in paper production, providing an eco-friendly alternative to wood and helping to reduce deforestation. Bamboo doesn't stop there. Its qualities have made it a versatile raw material for manufacturing tools, crafts, and even biofuels. It is increasingly present in everyday products such as toothbrushes, diapers, and even as a base for building sustainable electric cars. Bamboo also plays a crucial role in environmental conservation. Its rapid growth and deep, extensive root systems help prevent soil erosion, promote water conservation, and sequester large amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, contributing to the fight against climate change. With so many qualities and uses, bamboo is undoubtedly a truly impressive plant. Its positive impact on the environment, combined with its numerous practical applications, makes it a material of enormous importance for the sustainable future of the planet. Number 15. Rainbow eucalyptus tree. The rainbow eucalyptus is a fast-growing, large tree species known for its impressive size. These trees can reach heights of up to 75 meters and have trunks with diameters of up to 2.4 meters, making them true giants of the forest. But what really sets it apart from other eucalyptus species is its extraordinarily colorful and vibrant bark. While its size and growth rate are remarkable, it is its appearance that captures the attention of everyone who sees it. The bark of the rainbow eucalyptus is undoubtedly the most fascinating aspect of this tree. It is smooth to the touch and has a bright orange hue that peels off in thin strips, revealing multicolored layers beneath. The effect that results from this is like a true natural rainbow, with a variety of stunning colors, including shades of light green, yellow, orange, red, and even purple. This phenomenon occurs as the new bark grows and sheds, exposing the younger and fresher layers of color. The continuous peeling process gives the tree a perpetually renewed look, making it one of the most spectacular among tropical species. The vibrant beauty of rainbow eucalyptus trees is not something commonly seen in trees cultivated in other parts of the world. In the tropical forests of Indonesia, the Philippines, and Papua New Guinea, where the rainbow eucalyptus is native, the trees display these colors in a much more vivid and unique way. However, in areas where the climate is not as ideal for their growth, the trees may not show the same colorful effect, which makes the tropical forests of these regions even more impressive and unmistakable. In addition to its fascinating appearance, the rainbow eucalyptus also has great ecological importance. Its leaves are rich in compounds that help repel certain pests, and the tree itself provides shade and shelter for a variety of animals, becoming a vital element in the local ecosystem. However, its habitat is being threatened by deforestation and the loss of forest areas in various tropical regions. Therefore, the preservation of these incredible trees is essential not only for conserving their beauty, but also for maintaining the ecosystems that depend on them. Number 16. Mangrove trees. Next, we have mangrove trees, a true wonder of nature that never fails to captivate those who observe them. They form a unique group of trees adapted to live in coastal and salty water environments where few other plants can survive. They are typically found in tropical and subtropical regions around the world, particularly in transitional areas between land and sea, such as riverbanks, estuaries, and bays. These trees possess an impressive ability. They can tolerate salty water, something that seems impossible for most plants. This feat is made possible thanks to highly specialized root systems that allow mangrove trees to extract oxygen from salty waters and soils. This system not only ensures the survival of the trees, but also provides stability to coastal areas, protecting shorelines from erosion caused by high tides and storms. The roots, which emerge from the soil or water, create an intricate network that also serves as a natural barrier against the force of waves. But the importance of mangrove trees goes far beyond their survival. They play a vital role in ecological balance and combating climate change. These ecosystems store large amounts of carbon, functioning as true natural reservoirs that help mitigate the impact of greenhouse gas emissions. Additionally, mangrove trees are crucial for marine life. They create sheltered nurseries for a wide variety of marine species, providing a safe environment where young fish and other sea creatures can grow and develop before migrating to the open ocean. The root systems of mangrove trees are also extraordinary natural filters. They are excellent at capturing sediments and pollutants, which helps purify the waters in these coastal areas, ensuring a healthy environment for both marine animals and humans who depend on these ecosystems. The roots also reduce the amount of sediment that accumulates on the bottoms of rivers and seas, helping maintain water clarity. In addition to all this wonderful work, the very existence of mangrove trees creates a crucial barrier against a coastal erosion. They help reduce the impact of high tides and storms, which can cause severe damage to coastal communities. Mangroves thus play a protective role for coastal areas and human life, acting as true natural superheroes for the entire coastline. Number 17. The giant sequoia. Giant sequoias are supermassive conifers, true green colossi native to the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. They rank among the largest trees in the world by volume and are also among the oldest ever recorded by science. These monumental trees can reach incredible heights, sometimes growing over 90 meters tall, and their trunks are so wide that some exceed 10 meters in diameter. Many of these ancient trees are over 3,000 years old, having survived storms, droughts, wildfires, and climate changes over the centuries. Among all known giant sequoias, one stands out as the most famous, General Sherman. Located in the giant forest of Sequoia National Park in California, this tree is currently considered the largest living tree on Earth by total volume. It is estimated to be between 2,400 and 2,800 years old, making it a true living elder. With a height of about 83 meters and an estimated volume of over 1,473 cubic meters, General Sherman isn't the tallest or the oldest tree ever discovered, but it is the most massive, which makes it a true icon of natural history. While other trees in different parts of the world have grown taller or lived longer, none match General Sherman in sheer volume. Its existence is a powerful reminder of nature's grandeur and the importance of preserving the living treasures it offers us. General Sherman is revered as a biological relic, a silent witness to millennia of change on our planet. With the worsening of climate change and the increasing frequency and intensity of wildfires in California, protecting these trees has become a priority. Each year, vast forest areas are consumed by fire, destroying entire habitats and even threatening the oldest specimens. When fires approach the Old General, the United States Forest Service takes special precautions to ensure its safety. One of them is wrapping its base in a heat-resistant material similar to aluminum foil, acting like a true protective cloak. However, this high-tech outfit also has an amusing side effect. The other trees in the forest turn green with envy. After all, not many trees can brag about having a custom outfit for tough times. Maybe General Sherman isn't just the largest. Maybe he's also the most stylish of them all. Number 18. The dragonblood tree of Socotra. It bears a name that sounds like it was taken straight from the pages of an ancient fairy tale, the dragonblood tree. This mysterious and exotic evergreen tree is found exclusively in the Socotra archipelago, a remote group of islands belonging to Yemen, located in the middle of the Indian Ocean. It is one of the rarest and most iconic plant species on Earth, known both for its unusual appearance and its intensely red sap that resembles blood. The tree is easily recognized by its unmistakable shape, which looks like an upside-down umbrella or a giant natural goblet. Its broad, dense canopy, supported by thick and twisted branches, allows it to capture moisture from the air, a clever adaptation to the island's dry, rocky environment. When seen in groups, these trees form a surreal, almost alien landscape, as if they belong to another world. It's no wonder Socotra is often called the strangest place on Earth. However, the true allure of the dragon blood tree goes beyond its peculiar aesthetics. It produces a dark red resin known as dragon's blood, which has been used for centuries by local people and ancient civilizations. This substance holds powerful medicinal properties traditionally used to treat ulcers, cuts, diarrhea, inflammation, and various other ailments. Beyond medicine, its versatility is remarkable. The sap is used as a natural varnish for musical instruments, especially violins, as a dye for fabrics, an adhesive for ceramics, an ingredient in cosmetics, and even in handmade toothpaste. What makes all this even more extraordinary is the fact that this is the only place on Earth where this tree grows naturally. Socotra is home to many endemic species, but the dragon blood tree is undoubtedly its most iconic symbol. Unfortunately, like many natural wonders, it is under threat. Climate change, desertification, and regional conflicts put this unique and precious ecosystem at risk. The future of the tree and the entire island's biodiversity is uncertain, and its preservation depends on urgent global efforts. Number 19. Oil fir trees. Oil fir trees are a species of evergreen conifers found exclusively in high-altitude forest regions located in certain mountainous areas of Mexico. They stand out for their incredible ability to adapt to extremely cold and harsh environments where many other plant species would not survive. These trees are true survivors and play essential ecological roles in their natural habitats, being vital to the balance of the regional ecosystem. They thrive at altitudes ranging from 2,400 to 4,000 meters above sea level. Even under severe weather conditions, with temperatures often below freezing and cutting winds, oil fir trees maintain their evergreen foliage, dense, lush, and vibrant. This resilience allows them to sustain life at elevations where most tree species cannot grow, providing shelter, shade, and support for other forms of life. One of the most fascinating and ecologically important roles of the oil fir trees is serving as a hibernation site for the famous monarch butterflies. Every year, millions of these butterflies undertake one of nature's most spectacular migrations, traveling thousands of kilometers from Canada and the United States to mountain sanctuaries in Mexico. There, in the canopies of the oil fir trees, they find safe refuge from the cold and the ideal conditions to overwinter. This phenomenon, beyond being awe-inspiring, transforms these trees and the forests, where they grow into true natural sanctuaries. The conservation of these areas thus becomes not only a local environmental issue, but a global priority to ensure the continuity of this delicate natural cycle. The relationship between the oil fir trees and the monarch butterflies is a remarkable example of interdependence in the natural world, showing how different species can be deeply connected. If these trees were to be destroyed or drastically reduced in number, it is almost certain that monarch butterflies would suffer devastating consequences. And the absence of these butterflies would directly affect numerous plants that rely on them for pollination, triggering a dangerous and potentially catastrophic domino effect on ecological balance. That's why protecting the oil fir trees means preserving a chain of life that stretches across thousands of kilometers and connects entire nations. Number 20. The dead Vlei trees. The area known as Dead Vlei in Namibia is an extraordinarily bizarre landscape. The name means dead marsh, which is a pretty accurate description of this dry and desolate environment. The parched ground of Dead Vlei doesn't hold enough moisture to sustain life, so all the trees that once stood in the area have been reduced to skeletal, charred remains. The landscape was formed when a clay pan was created by a flooding river, which left behind temporary pools that allowed trees to grow. But when the region was struck by drought and the climate shifted, the surrounding sand dunes moved in and cut off the river. The trees died due to the lack of water, and it's believed this happened between 600 and 700 years ago. The remains of the trees have been scorched and blackened by centuries of exposure to the harsh sun. The eerie scenery of this hostile environment has been used as a backdrop in surreal and nightmarish films such as The Cell and The Fall. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed our content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Don't forget to check out other interesting content appearing on your screen right now, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next time.